Hi everyone. I haven't been posting a lot lately because the last 3 weeks or so have been really focused on organizing the shipping and growing the amount of orders I'm able to ship every week and every month. So, not super interesting stuff, but nonetheless very necessary at the moment. So, because I don't have a lot of electronic and 3D projects to show, it doesn't make for very interesting videos, but I did want to show you guys what's been happening a little bit behind the scenes and how the company is organizing. So, first of all, quick announcement. The new Elite C adapter PCB is officially released and I started including it in the kits. So I've updated the docs. Firmware is in a PR at the moment, managed by Charlie, and I have a bunch of them already here, which are ready to be included in kits. So I started using those already. So the last week and today specifically, we spent some time with Bas thinking about how we wanted to organize the space a bit better. And one thing that he offered and that I wholeheartedly agreed on was to pre-package stuff. So if you take a look here, we have a beautiful shelf with pre-packaged keyboards, and the idea is that when we get an order we can just pick one up, add a shipping label, eventually add a few things if necessary, and then ship it. So the point being that here are all the PCBs, here are all the screws as well as the electronic components and so on, and the cables, and on this table you can just grab the base, grab the Elite Cs, grab the components, make a kit, put it here. Something new as well that I'm doing a bit different is that now I have stickers just for the electronics, which means those kits here can be pre-packaged, and if I get a kit that wants a 3D print, then I just have to move this to a bigger box and print a 3D kit label which has only the case and the plates. And for the Charybdis, the 3D printed trackball components. This is not going to close with one hand. I'm just going to leave it here. Speaking of 3D printed stuff, this is the new soldering and 3D printing corner. So here, as usual, we have the 3D printing, the soldering stuff. We do have a new laptop, secondhand, for mostly flashing the Elite Cs that are going to be used in pre-builds, and for flashing the Elite Cs that are going to go in kits with the 3D prints and kits with electronics that want it. So that's way more practical. We have a second laptop, we don't have to run around always. Here's the 3D printing shelf with Skeletils and tents, and then Charybdis and Charybdis Nanos and the associated tents and the Scylas and the minis over here. And this is extremely nice because right next to it you can see the printers are here, and so very quickly you can immediately see how many kits, what kind of 3D parts you need to print, because before that we had them in blue boxes like this, so you could kind of see, but everything was mixed and it was a mess. And also now we have a beautiful whiteboard here. It says whiteboard, and I do have a list of issues that I got from customers that emailed me, and one of those issues was they got the wrong 3D printed tent, because the tent for the... Why is this so dark? Yeah, here. The tent for the Charybdis Nano is almost exactly the same as the tent for the Skeletal. The tent for the Skeletal is here. Those are almost exactly the same. And those problems that I get, I try to, and I want to be extremely proactive about them, because otherwise it means they're gonna get worse. And I want to be ahead of them and just ensure that customers consistently get exactly what they're supposed to get. So this shelf here solves this exact problem. You want a Charybdis Nano, just grab it from here. You want a Skeletal, grab it from here. There's no more chance of making a mistake while grabbing the tents. Yeah, alright. Speaking of stock, here's the stock box, and we have a lot of LEDs, a lot of screw inserts, we have a lot of PCBs floating around, a lot of PCBs, some more shield PCBs. Here we have a lot of, like 100 trad balls or so. Here we have some spares like stem cells and splinkies, some tools. Over here on top is going to be all for cardboard, so just grab a cardboard, install everything, put it on the shelf over there. In the back here, all those boxes are storage, so keycaps, old switches, tinkering stuff, stickers, tape, lamps, graffiti cans, and so on. Here are orders that are waiting to be shipped. Here, more storage. We still don't know what to do with it at the moment. And of course, the chilling area in the back here, that hasn't changed. It's very important. And we have so much more space here. I still don't know what to do with it. And the thing is now that we have a second shelf in the back now with orders that are ready to be shipped. So at the moment there's something like 15 orders waiting to be shipped, with 15 more waiting to be, 15 more over there ready to be packaged. Yeah. In other news, speaking of packaging, I am switching my website system to a different shipping plugin. At the moment I'm shipping with PostNL and DHL Express, and I was managing everything manually, and now I'm switching to SendCloud, which I have a web interface and I can see all the orders, and I can immediately print 5, 10, 15 labels all at the same time, and then I just have to grab the boxes, install the label on them, and put them on the shipping ready to ship shelf, which is just in the back. So in the meanwhile, Bas still has some time for pre-builds and packaging, but a lot of work in the last few weeks has been around efficiency and organizing. And here you can also see a big bag of Elites, and this tablet as well here is helping a lot with having the list of ongoing orders you can see, and also I can see which ones need to be shipped really urgently, how many we have in the pipeline. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. It was a pretty quick video, but because the ongoing projects take a lot of time and will have a big impact in the end, but I cannot really show them. Yeah, one thing I can show is that all the stock I'm making, I'm ordering cables and PCBs by the thousands, and also all this is still not sold. So it does mean that at the moment I'm investing a lot into raw material, so that the plan is to have kits already prepared here that I can ship, and to have a lot of materials here so that I don't get stuck in a situation which happened a few times already, which is I want to ship kits, but I'm missing a certain type of screw, or I'm missing cables, or I'm missing switches, and then I have to wait 2 weeks until those come from China. So I don't want that to happen anymore, but it does mean having a lot of stock, and it does mean investing a lot of money in it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So not super exciting, but you also see here I have something like 60 sensor PCBs and 60 sensors. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, very exciting. Again, guys, let me know if you have any questions about how I'm organizing, but I'm pretty happy with the space at the moment. I think it looks pretty professional, and so far it's been very helpful. We're going through orders way quicker than before, and I am still catching up with people on the waiting line for pre-builds and kits, but it is getting better and faster. So again, thanks for following, thanks for supporting me on Patreon, it means a lot. I hope to get back soon to creative projects once we clear the waiting line a little more, and have an amazing week. Bye.